Hello everyone, this is Selkek, also known as Paulaelia, and welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. This is a great little game all about running your own game development studio. Oh, sorry, my headset's slipping off. It's just a fun game. I thought I'd play a little bit of it and share it with you guys. I really love Tycoon sim games. I mean, this is my style of game. This is what I like to play in my free time. And we're going to go ahead and start a new game. I will, before we start though, go out and say I am playing with the Camelot expansion pack installed. It just adds a whole bunch of stuff to the game, and from what I've played, it seems to be fairly balanced. So I'm going to be using that, because why not? And we're going to go ahead and start a new game. I'm going to go ahead and skip the tutorial because I already kind of know how to play. And welcome to Game Dev Tycoon. In this business simulation, you have been transported back in time to the start of your very own game development company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, and become the leader of the market. Before you start your adventure, we have to give your upcoming company a name. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and call my company Paulaelia Games. And my player name will be Paulaelia. And you can be a man or a woman. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to deck myself out in a sweet vest there. Give myself nerd glasses. So there's some game options here. You can set the pace of the game. So 30 years is fast paced, 35 years is recommended, 42 years, 50 years is a long game, 60 years is extra long game, 88 years is a 1.21 gigawatts game, and 100 years is the never-ending story. We're going to stick on recommended. You can always continue playing after the main game is over. The game length simply specifies. Yeah, so basically what this is it has a built-in clock. So things like the time between the release of the NES and the SNES, for example, is dependent on this game length slider. So if I bump this up to 100 years, there would be this huge time difference between when the NES is actually supposed to come out and when it will come out in the game length. These are some additional options that are added through mods and whatnot. So specialism, you can start with bonus in design, bonus in technology. I'm going to go with normal plus. You can change the amount of money you start with. I'm going to start with 70k, the default. In game mode, as it says here, one-man machine, never leave your garage. How long can you keep up with everyone else? We're not going to play that. We're going to play normal mode. So let's go ahead and hit continue. Since you've played the game before, you can choose to use all previously gained hints in the new game. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and just save over this. Boosh! Alright, so I'm gonna open up this menu because that pauses time. So this is our garage. You can see there's our DeLorean there tucked under the sheet. We have no new project at the moment. We're sitting there on our computer in our garage. We have a sketch up there of Pong on the wall. And we're going to develop a new game. So the topics that you get are kind of randomly generated in order. So we're starting with sports, vampire, prison, and history. Great. I suppose we can make a sports game. Let's just start at the top. We'll make a sports game. We'll make a sports... I don't remember. Sports action or sports strategy simulation? You know, we'll make a sports action game. And our platforms, we have these are the hints. You can see I've unlocked a lot of hints for the PC, and I've only got the adventure hint for the G64 platform here. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna develop for the G64, even though it costs more money. So this could be a huge waste of time. So we're gonna call our game Fast Pitch Baseball with an exclamation mark, and we're gonna hit next. So it can either be a text-based game or it can be a graphics game. We're gonna go for a graphics game, obviously. It's baseball. So how this works is we earn these points here up on the sides. Excuse me. And the higher the points are, the more complex the game is, etc., etc. You get better, and you get better reviews if you better match up with these sliders. So hold on. Excuse me, took a drink. This is development stage 1. We're working on the engine, the gameplay, and the story and quests. For an action game, and these are the hints based on my previous times playing the game. So an action game does not need a story and quests at all, so we can turn that off. As you can see here, we're not 100% sure, but we think that when you do an action game or a sports game, you need a good engine, you need good gameplay. So I'm going to bump engine all the way up. I'm going to put gameplay significantly high as well, because they're both equally important, and we're going to click OK. And now we're going to work on this, and it takes time to work on it. As you can see, it's year 1, month 1. It's now week 4. So we're putting up, we're getting points, we're getting bugs as well. Dialogues, not needed in an action game. Artificial intelligence, seems to be fairly important. Level design, also fairly important. We're also going to put that up there as well. And we're going to go. And he's going to work on it. And at the end of every month, we do have a little bit of costs to keep powering our garage, etc. We need electricity, we need computer parts, we need food, etc. We don't have any employees to pay, thankfully, yet. Alrighty. So, we're getting no hints at all on this. For an action game, you don't really need world design, but you do need good graphics, and we're going to leave sound kind of medium. We have basic sounds on our 2D graphics game. I'm going to click OK. And this should be the finished product. So we have this button to finish it. Right now we're cleaning up the bugs. We do need to clean up bugs. Shipping a game with bugs will lower its score because it'll be obviously buggy and terrible. And this is pre kind of internet delivery, so we can't just easily patch it. Boosh, new topic, new combo, so we get a little bonus to our experience. And we can release fast pitch baseball. New research is available in sequels. That's great. We can research sequels if we ever want to do a sequel for fast pitch baseball. And here we go. This is reviews. This is how you find out how well your game did. Oh, we got 7. It's out of 10. 6 out of 10. 7 out of 10. And a 7 out of 10. Great. So that's going to give us a grand total of 6.75 out of 10. And if you see, we can generate a game report here for our Fast Pitch Baseball, and this will tell us things we did right or did wrong. In the news, Paulaelia Games, a newcomer in the game industry, has just released their first game, Fast Pitch Baseball, which the game received favorable reviews. With such a good start, Paulaelia Games are sure to gain fans quickly. And at the end of the week here, it goes on sale, and we can see how many units we've sold. Boosh! First week, we've sold 7.4 thousand units. 7,428 units sold in the first week. We made it in the charts at number 30, so that is great. Getting high in the charts is good. You can also see here on the side that we made $52,000 in sales, and we gained 50 fans. Here's a little alert telling us we got some fans. Fans are good. Fans will buy the game. The more fans you get, the more you sell of your crappier games. Fast Pitch Baseball has achieved a company sales record with over 10,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Paulaelia Games. So there we go. We are gaining more money. Our post-release analysis of Fast Pitch Baseball is complete, and we got the following results. Sports and action is a great combination. Gameplay seems to be very important for this type of game. Excellent. So we have 22 research points. If we come into research, you can see that for 5 research points and $80,000. Right now we only have $100,000, so we're not doing sequels. We could research sequels. 50 research points is game design. But let's research a new topic. Let's get an aliens game. Let's do aliens. Let's research aliens. So we're spending our 10 points and we're researching aliens. And we're going to do an aliens action game next. According to our market research, the recently published game, Fast Pitch Baseball, is a surprise hit with players. The developer Paulaelia Games is fairly new to the gaming industry, but cannot wait to see what they will develop next. You can see our sales here have teetered off. We might hit 20,000. Yes! We've sold 20,000 units. Excellent. And we've researched aliens. We're nearly at $150,000, so we can go ahead and develop a new game. We're going to make this an alien action game, and we're going to call the alien action game, let's call it, I wanted to do something like Alien vs. Predator, but I also don't want to like blatantly rip it off. And you can see from previous times playing the game, I know that Alien Actions is a great combo. So we're gonna call this Attack of the Alien Body Snatchers. I know that's like a movie, but no, let's not do Alien Body. Attack of the Alien let's do something really weird. Attack of the Alien Plumbers. There we go. And again, we had success on the G64 platform, which is a take on the Commodore 64 computer. So we're gonna stick with it. And 2D action game, yes. Why is this menu open? All right, because we just did an action game, all of our sliders should be preset to be good on action. So we'll just skip right through. Yep, gonna just keep everything exactly the same. We're using the same game engine that we used to make Fast Pitch Baseball to make Attack of the Alien Plumbers, which, looking at that now, I'm unsure whether or not I spelled plumber correctly. But whatever, doesn't matter. It honestly does not matter. You can name your titles anything. Fast Pitch Baseball is off the market. It sold 25,000 units, and it gave us $180,000 in sales. That is a pretty decent start to this game. I mean, sometimes you can hit it off right off the bat with a bestseller, but it's pretty hard to do anything better than that. Yep, recent market studies suggest that the Govidor G64 is steadily outselling competitors in the PC sector, so that's great. And experts say this might spell the end of competing hardware manufacturers. That's right, you heard it here first, people. The G64 all-in-one unit is so much better than those stupid PCs with the interchangeable parts on the inside. I mean, what is that? I mean, removable chipsets? I mean, that's crazy. That's never gonna work, obviously. Alright, finished up, got all our bugs out of the way. We have a new record on terms of science points. That's great. Gaining some experience points. Let's release this baby. Let's see what we get in our reviews for Attack of the Alien Plumbers. Oh, snap. 8? 8's good. Can I have a 9? Oh, we got a 9. Thank you, Informed Gamer. Another 9? Oh, another 9! Third 9, come on. Yes! Look at that, 8.75. That's great. Alright, let's generate a game report on that. Generating a game report does give you a couple extra bits of research points there. Boosh! Look at that, we came in at rank 17. Our post-release analysis of Attack of the Alien Plumbers is complete. Story and quest seems to be not important. Platform genre, okay, so we finally figured out action is good on the G64. That is good. Let us do some research here. We need to research another topic. You know what, let's save research points so that we can research a custom game engine here in a little bit. And let's just go straight into developing a new game. And let's make this a, we're going to mix things up. We're going to go for a history strategy. No, history simulation? I don't have any points. Let's do strategy. History strategy. And then we can do a prison sim. We can make prison architect. And we're gonna stick to the G64 while it's still. So we're gonna name this War in the New Land, New World. That's it. War in the New World. That's what they called it. Why not? Go for it. 2D graphics. We have the capability. All right, so a strategy game. This says the engine is mildly important. And I think gameplay is really important for strategy. You can look all this up online if you want to. I frequently do, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to refrain from having it open in front of me. And I'm just going to go off of the things I've learned in the game. I don't think you need story and quests in a strategy game, so I'm going to leave that at that. It is all about trial and error. So if Paulaelia Games continues to innovate like this, it may become a new fan favorite. Look at that, we're nearly at 300 fans. Attack of the Alien Plumbers is ranking in the... Oh, it got a huge boost. According to rumors, the Japanese company Ninvento is planning to launch its very own home gaming console. Ninvento is known for the widely successful arcade game Dinky King. So we might want to jump on the Ninvento bandwagon here as it comes out. Many industry experts doubt that home gaming consoles will take off, but we are eager to see what Ninvento will deliver. So the news accurately reflects the actual news, not what actually happened. So yes, people did doubt that having a console that you plugged into your TV at home would ever be as good as having as going to like an arcade and using an arcade machine. But as we all know, the NES was amazing. So in strategy games, level design is really important. So we'll bump artificial intelligence down. I don't think dialogue is. All of those really cheap graphics, by the way, that you see in the background came from the mod, not from the actual game. And I'm half tempted to turn them off just because, like, these are kind of annoying. I'm gonna bump up world design just a tiny bit, just because I don't know if we need world design in a strategy game. I know you need world design in like an adventure game, but we'll see. We'll see. Trial and error, after all. That's what doing the reports at the end is all about. So let's finish up those 6 bugs. Excuse me. Took another drink. My throat is parched. Attack of the Alien Plumbers is now off the market. It sold 35,000 units, generating 250,000 in sales. Excellent. Right in time for War in the New Worlds to be released. Yep, new record on our design. We leveled up our engine, our level design, and our graphics. Excellent. Staff improved. While working on War in the New World, Paulaelia improved their design ability by 9. Excellent. So we can... Oh, we can't do the game review yet until we... Or the report until we get our review in. Alright, come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got 9. I saw the 10, like, sticking around. Another 9? This is great. Oh my god, we got a 10 from Game Hero. War in the New World. And a 10 from all games. We got a 9.5. We are rocking this. Let's generate a report. Let's see what we did right. Look at that unit sold. Hi there, I've just finished War in the New World and I love your work. I'm in the contracting business and we could use skills like yours. If you're ever short on cash, just let me know and I'll see if I have some work from you. Jason. So contract work is a good way of building up some points, etc. War in the New World has achieved a company sales record of over 50,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in the history of Paulaelia Games. We sold 83,000 copies. That's more copies than we've sold of any other game, and this is week 1. We came in at rank number 1. Look at that. Today, Ninvento has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plan to release a new home gaming console called TESS early next year. The console features cartridge-based games and a uniquely designed controller. So there it is, the TES. And we now have enough research points to research our own custom game engines. War in the New World has achieved a company sales record with over 100,000 units sold. This is an important milestone. Look at that. We're at 140,000 units. We're still in rank 1. Congratulations, you have made quite a name for yourself and saved up a lot of capital. If you want to grow the company further, then move into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office suited in a technology park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? We're going to say not yet. We do have over $1 million, but we've only released 3 games. And we don't really have a fan base big enough to support us if we were to release a couple of crappy games. So I'm going to say not yet, and I'm going to focus on building a custom game engine and releasing a really big hit game. And if we can get another big hit game out with a custom game engine, then we'll consider moving. So our post-release analysis of War in the New World is history and strategy is a great combination. World design seems to be very important. Level design is very important. And strategy is great on the G64. Excellent. So let's go to research, and we're going to research our custom game engine. Use up all of our research points. War in the New World, the newest game by Paulaelia Games, has caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. Industry professionals say that War in the New World is one of those rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. It seems that Paulaelia Games has made gaming history with War in the New World. Well done. Ah, that is great. Look at that. And because we were in a news article, we get a little bonus to the amount sold. We're nearly at 2,000 fans. We're over $2 million saved up. We just pulled the notch. We just released a game and became a millionaire. So we've successfully researched custom game engines, so now we can create a custom game engine. Excellent. So creating a game engine works just like creating, well, not exactly. Works similar to creating a game. So let's give this a name. Why am I being able to pop open, that's a bug, I think, due to the mod or something. The clicking the text box is opening that menu in the background. My naming convention is pretty boring. What I like to do is I like to base it off of the name of the engine based on the graphics we're going to be using. So in this case, it's a 2D V2, and this is engine 1. So that's my naming convention for the engines. It's not original. You can give your engines fancy names, but this way I can keep track of them. And so what this means is it doesn't really apply for the graphics V2 because we're going to be moving to 3D graphics very, very soon. But let's say I had a 3D graphics engine version 2, and I made an engine with it. That would be 3D V2 E1. And then I unlocked some new features that I could add, like online multiplayer. And I really wanted to build an online multiplayer game. I could then make 3D V2 E2 and add that online multiplayer capability into my engine. It's just my way of keeping things straight in my head. It's the type of graphics, the version of the graphics, and then the addition of the engine. And I just manually increment the addition or the version dependent. So we need version 2 graphics. We're also going to bump in the linear story and the saved games just because we can blow money on our game engine. We're going to create it. We're going to get rid of that menu. So there's no sliders or anything to pick. You just have to generate enough science points, enough technology points, I believe they're called. And you also get a couple of research points for doing this. So that's good. War in the New World is off the market. It sold 3,208 or 328,000. I cannot speak today. Generating $2.3 million in sales. Oh my gosh. That's the big hit. You always get, if you're good at the game, I should say, you get a big hit like that and you make tons of money. So now people are really going to be looking to make sure our next game is great. And so our new engine, the 2D V2 E1, is now complete. So let's go ahead. Let's develop a new game. We're going to make a prison simulation. It's a great combo. And the G64 is still holding the market. I think we should risk it. And we're going to pick the 2D V2 E4 engine. And I will give this a name. We're going to call this Prison Warden Tycoon with an exclamation mark. Because exclamation marks, as we know, make a game title that much more exciting. We can pick our graphics V2 engine. Close out that menu. Oh, we were so close. We could have made a TES game. It's okay. We'll give the TES a little bit of time to come out. All right. So the engine, as you can see, has some importance. So we'll go ahead and enable a save game feature. We don't have anything that will boost gameplay. We don't need linear story because story and quests is not good for a simulation game. And so we will let our bubbles fill out. Alright, here we go. Dialogue's not good. Artificial intelligence high. We can bump level design down a bit. And, oh my gosh, I'm just looking at that money. We still have $2.4 million, even though we're spending so much on the game engine and on the world design is a negative. Sound, we want that. We still only have basic sound. Graphics are important, obviously, in our 2D V2 engine. So Prison Warden Tycoon. We got 11 bugs to kink out. And I think we'll see how the reviews do, and then we'll call this episode after we see those reviews. Alright, oh, and we get one little extra technology point there. New record on our technology points. We've leveled up our gameplay, we've leveled up our artificial intelligence, we've leveled up our sound, and we've leveled up our person as well. Great, so let's go ahead and release the game. We can now research game tutorials and mono sound. Those things are engine add-ons. You have to build a new engine if you want to take use of those. They cost money and research points to get. Congratulations. Yep, we're going to say not yet, because we don't know if this game's going to be a hit. Alright, let's get our review, and let's also get our report. And then we'll go, okay, Prison Warden Tycoon. Oh, we got a 9. This is looking good. This is looking really good. An 8. Ooh, I was hoping for 10s. Another 8. Another 9. Nope, another 8. Alright, 8.25. Not terrible, but also not super fabulous either. So let's generate our report. Yeah, look at that. Our ranking is 14. We didn't come in at like number 1 or anything. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. We got the following results. Level design seems to be quite important for this type of game, and simulation on the G64 is good. Alright, so we're going to call it here, guys. Next time, we will we'll probably release one more game and then move into the new office. So I will see you guys next time.